Hey y'all, how you been? Happy Anzac to everybody. If you're from the UK, America or other parts of the world and you're tuning into my tubes, we have ceremonies here held for the veterans from the past, present and future, for the people that have fought in wars. So I just wanted to let you know that, but I dare say in other parts of the world too, you are holding your own ceremonies for your great warriors from the past, present and future also. Okay, I've got two things I want to get off my chest, and I think it's annoying, okay? I call it a him-ha niggle, and what it is that I want to ask the Australian government, what in the hell are you up to? And what I mean by that is that with the COVID, okay, we've had a lot of things come in place, and, well, a lot of things we've had to remodify with our remodified freedom, and that's what I call it, and that's what I'll always call it, remodified freedom, and we'll always be remodifying our freedom and what we can and can't do. And there's lots of things that have been put in place for, you know, for our protection and, you know, precautions and safety measures and all that sort of thing. But one thing I don't get, and that is with, I think, well, with the Australian government, I'd like to ask, what in the hell's going on with people that are coming from overseas and they're of island descent, and they, in their own mind, believe they're coming here to help Australians. Now, when they get here, I believe it's a very different story, because I've seen not once, I've seen about maybe 10 times now, certain people come around in my area that are cleaners, and they're of island descent, and I am amazed because these people are sent to do jobs that I find just mind-boggling, because the jobs that they are assigned to or given, either by contract of the council or contract from a personal contract from the government. I don't know who's responsible, but these people are made to do jobs that they shouldn't be. They are made to clean public bins, okay? Clean people's bins with a cloth and disinfectant spray. And I mean, they're the red bins, they're the yellow bins. I mean, they're any conditions. They're made to clean people's doorknobs, spray drains and do other little things for better our health. But what about theirs? They don't even have a mask, no PPE equipment, no protection for their eyes. They've just got ordinary work clothes on. They've got no protection. They're not even allowed to be given, well, they don't even get a break for a drink of water. That I've seen on the occasions that people in my area, when they come and they're working to help Aussies out, what they're made to do is despicable. Whose idea in the government is this? The Australian people deserve an answer, because we've got people coming over of island descent, and I'm sure they believe in their own mind. They believe that they're coming here to help us. And the jobs that they're given, like cleaning public bins, drains, wiping people's doorknobs, doing things that leave them wide open to get sick, aren't protected in any way. Whose idea, government? That's one thing I think that the Australian government needs to address and find out and have an investigation, because these poor people are suffering. As I said, they're not even given a bottle of water to drink. So, and they're made to do jobs that are despicable, really. I mean, I clean my own bins. I happened to say to a person the other day, and I felt so sorry, so, I couldn't believe it. I said, no, please, don't do my bins. I do my bins, please. And that you could see in their eyes what they were thinking. And that made me sad, because I had to reassure that person, no, you're fine. That's my problem. I do my bins. You don't have to do that. There's diseases there. Yuck. Not that my bin has diseases, but just to draw the attention that there's diseases to bins. And they're left wide open, these people, to do jobs here in Oz that are really, are despicable. It's horrible, and they don't have any protection. They don't have masks applied for them, given to them. They don't have bottles of water. They don't have, special clothing that they can wear. They don't have eye protection. They don't have anything. And they're left wide open. And they give their 100% out of 100% of working. And always a smile on these people's faces. Always. And always, hello, how are you? So embracing with love. And I think that stinks. The Australian government, you're responsible, and you owe the Australian people an explanation for this. So that's one him-ha. You guys, I've got off my chest. The second, well, is to do with a whole lot of dickheads out there that think it's very, very funny to run around and cough in people's faces. Where do you get off doing this? Really? I mean, are you so immature? Where's your brain? I mean, really, I've encountered a few people that I've actually clashed with, because I'm trying to protect myself and wear these, okay? Because I'm vulnerable. I have a disability. I can get sick, really sick. So I wear these to protect myself, and if I've got a cough or anything, then I'm doing my bit to protect other people. But I find a lot of people out there just coughing. They don't give a rat's damn about anybody else, and they find it funny. I mean, I was in the supermarket the other day, and this woman and her daughter were running around in Coles, I will name the supermarket, on the Central Coast, coughing. And they were coughing over me because they see me wearing a mask. They must have thought, we'll get off on this, so we'll go to the next person that's wearing a mask. But they didn't find that quite amusing after they were following the guy in the aisle coughing on site, and really are just really, putting it up him. And he turned around and said, do you want me to get aggressive? Do you mind moving from me? And then the woman told him to go and F-U-C-K. I mean, where are you people? Are you so, small-minded that you can't see past that? So to the people that are coughing and purposely go around coughing on people, whether you are sick or you aren't sick, you're going to run into conflict, because there are people now that are getting sick of you. And I'm one of them. But also, to the Australian government, I mean, don't you've introduced, and I don't know whether you still got your little, mandatory marshals, but if you have, and you've got them out and about in your little football matches and whatever else, and, all the little campaigns and the events that you got to make money. Well, why don't you start getting your priorities right and watching the people that are actually coughing and doing things to promote sicknesses in society, and draw the attention to that and to these people They think it's very funny when it's not. People are getting sick of you, so knock it off, because eventually you're going to run into conflict and somebody's going to end up jobbing you. And then where will you be in court saying to the magistrate, oh, well, how did it happen? You know, I was, well, I thought it'd be very funny if I just copped over, a person kept copping over them until they snapped. Oh, well, well, let's see. You know, like, grow up, really. So that's my little him-ha niggle, I had to say, because there's so many people out there that just don't get it. And with winter coming on now, and the coughs are about, there's a hell of a lot of people that have got coughs and whatever else. So watch out, because the flu season is coming on and a lot of people are going to get sick, whether you're with this COVID or not. And you're going to find a lot of people are going to spread a lot of yuck, because they're not conscious. They don't give a rat's damn, darling. They're going to cough. They're going to do whatever. So remember that. And remember your masks are very important, and your hygiene. You know, because as I said, the winter months are coming on. People have got coughs. They don't care. They'll sit there. They'll talk. They don't care whether they spread their coughs or their sicknesses. So get with the program, people, because it's true. But to the Australian government, can you have a little investigation about what's going on with these people that are of island descent coming over, helping, well, thinking they're helping us, when really they're given jobs that are appalling, really, really, really appalling. So, and I feel sorry for them, you know. And if they get paid, they're paid pittance, really, you know. They're asked to do jobs that we wouldn't. I think that stinks in the first place. So, Australian government, please find out what's going on, because it's not right. Anyway, people, I just wanted to say to the people over in India, my thoughts are with you and the people that are suffering and have passed away and succumbing to this virus. I have no words. I cannot say anything, but my thoughts and prayers go and blessings go with you, people in your country. And I hope everybody enjoys my tubes. And till next time, please, if you're having any physical or psychological abuse, reach out to people, your networks, your support services, your friends, somebody that will listen. And the police will listen. They've got a lot of work to do, but they will listen. They've got to change their ways, but they will listen. And with women that come forward, your voice can only get louder and only stronger if you unite and fight against domestic violence and psychological abuse. And I will say, my four codes: respect, dignity, honour and integrity. They'll serve you well, and of course faith. And until next time, look after yourself. Like, subscribe and comment. But as I said, be wise. The sickness, there'll be a lot of sickness coming on. And please, wear your mask. Sanitize where you've got to. Be wise. You know, observe where you go and what you do. And to the people that are coughing and spreading yuck, you're gonna run into conflict, because there's a lot of people get sick and tired of you dickheads. But anyway, in government, please address this matter, because it's very, very appalling. But until next time, look after yourself. See y'all. Look after yourself. Bye.